This is a 2010 Renault Scenic, and we bought it as our family car way back in May 2014, so that's what, nearly 8 years ago, and it's been around for half of my life. Now, there will be, hopefully, a full review of this car coming soon to the channel, but sadly this isn't that review. No, this is a bit of an unexpected one, because last Friday, something not too good happened. Allow me to explain. So last Friday, my mum was making her merry way to work in this car, as she has been doing every morning since this car actually arrived in our household in 2014. When she pulled up by a roundabout to go onto the roundabout, and a van didn't see her and basically drove into the back of her. Now, at first glance, she thought, oh good, the car isn't that damaged, because she was expecting to walk out to the car, to the back, and see the whole car sort of crumpled inwards. Not a nice sight, I know, but it looked completely fine. But it wasn't until she drove it home and I had a closer look that we realised it was a bit more severe than we first anticipated. I'm going to show you. Okay, so you're in proper first person mode now, like the good old simple YouTube days. So let's assess the damage a bit closer up. You look at the back of the car and it's actually pretty immaculate. We look after this car, unlike some people with their French cars. Don't know if you've seen the latest Grand Tour, they absolutely trash them. But this one is in very good condition actually. We look after it because we like the car, generally, sometimes, when it wants to work. Oh. That was close then. Yes! What was that, third or fourth try? Centre exhaust, which makes this thing basically an Alpine A110. But I mean, look at the paint. I know Renault call this metallic bronze. I've said this before on the channel, trust me, it's brown. It's definitely not bronze. There's nothing fancy about this at all. And this will all be mentioned in the review, which hopefully will happen. But just look at the tailgate. I mean, it's in very good condition. There's no scuffs or anything, and the chrome's still in very good condition as well. But let's have a look at the plastic part of the bumper, because obviously it's going to have some scratches because it's sort of like the loading lip, isn't it? So when suitcases and air compressors and stuff are all, you know, bounced about, it's going to cause some damage. But I'm looking here because you can see bits of orange paint. Now the car, or the van rather, that crashed into this car was a orange VW van. It was a transporter, a big custom modified one. It's actually quite nice. But you can see actually some of the paint that's now on the bumper, and that's not good. But we can live with that. That's fine. It's so minimal, and we're not that fussy because there are a few scratches on this car. Some done by us, some done, you know, just with time, you know, with trolleys and stuff like that. It's just going to happen. I mean, it's a 2010 car, isn't it, at the end of the day? But I'm looking underneath the car. Now I've got to go underneath. That's not going to be glamorous. This really isn't glamorous. Let's get underneath, shall we? Right, so here is sort of the inside of the rear plastic bumper I just showed you, and there's the rear crash bar, also known as the rear impact bar, and this is something you get in all new modern cars, and in fact, I think probably pretty much every single old car as well. Now it starts pretty ordinary, it goes like that, fine, and then all of a sudden there's a massive kink in the middle, a bend, and you can see actually on the inside of the bumper, just there, the damage where the bumper has gone in with massive force, it seems, and has bent this metal impact bar. That is not good. But the question is, what else has that done? What other damage has that done to the car? Has this gone in and sort of bent the rear end of the chassis, which it's connected to, or has it cracked any welds or anything like that? That's what we've got to wait and see. We've got to wait and see, really. I mean, I had a look on the Renault forum, and a few people with Meganes and Scenics and stuff have had this issue before, and it's basically been a write-off. So that is not very convincing. But yeah, that is not great. And when I saw that, I realised, wow, that must have been a shunt. I wasn't in the car, so I wouldn't know. So yeah, it's not very good at all. The damage is a bit worse than we thought. Now, we're very lucky in one aspect, and that's that the VW did stop and admitted full responsibility. So the insurance is sorting everything out. But the value of this car is probably just over £2,000. And is the repair going to be over that? And is this car going to be a write-off? We honestly don't know. It's going to be towed away in the next couple of days. But obviously today is the 22nd of December, so there's 3 days until Christmas. So it could be after Christmas. We don't know. But will it ever return after that? We don't know. We could have done the last few miles in this car and we didn't even know it. It'll get towed away in a lorry, and then we'll find out it's uneconomical to repair. And to be honest, it is, I'd argue. It's not the best car. I mean, the glow plugs are on the way out. So if it is a write-off, it could work in our favour. It depends on the payout, really. But it's very touch and go. We don't know what the situation with this car is. And that's why it's going for a proper professional look over. And the insurance doing that all for us is great. Now, later on today, on the 22nd of December, we are picking up a courtesy car that's also being given to us by the insurance because they partner with Enterprise. And we don't know what the car's going to be. All we know is that it's an SUV. Yeah, SUV. And I will be reviewing it on this channel probably just after Christmas time, because chances are we're going to have that car for quite a few weeks, because this Scenic will be away for quite a few weeks. Could even be over a month. We honestly don't know. You, the viewer, know as much as me and as much as all of us. It's not very good. So really, I'm going to end this video here, and then I'm going to pack away the camera equipment, and then I've got to basically gut this car completely. Anything that belongs to us has got to go. Leave this car completely. Everything. Because if the car, has to get crushed, which would be a massive shame, then we need to remove our stuff. It's just got to go. It is a shame, really, because it's a good car. It still works. It still looks nice, but it could potentially be dangerous. We just don't know. So there we go. I will update you in a future Daniel Drives video. The next video will probably be just after Christmas, and it'll be reviewing the courtesy car, whatever it'll be. It could be a Kadjar or a Grandland or something. So that'll be very exciting. I do apologise in advance. And I just want to say, from me, thank you very much for the support. It's not the last video of the year, I don't think, but I'll say it anyway. And I really hope you have a Merry Christmas. It's been an amazing year for the channel and for me and for the car industry, I'd argue as well. EVs especially are really kicking off now, which excites me. So just a big thank you. And I hope you enjoy Christmas time, because I know it's still very touch and go with Omicron and stuff like that, but just have fun, really, is all I'm saying. Thank you so much for watching. Have a Merry Christmas. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, do all the other bits, and follow me on social media as well, at DanielCars05. And I'll hopefully be back soon, in a couple of weeks maybe, with an update on this car. It could be crushed. We could have it back. Who knows? We don't know. See you soon.